welcome to another episode of On the Couch with Creatives, the podcast where we talk to creative professionals everywhere. Fans and followers of our show will know that we're part of the Creatives Group, the private network for creative professionals everywhere. Together, we help you create at your best, connect you with like-minded individuals, and therefore help you to grow your creative business. That sounds like a good idea to you and you'd like to find out more, please don't hesitate to talk to us after the show. But for now, I'm Melanie Perry.
I'm Julie Hyde-Mew.
So Julie, who do we have on the couch today?
On the couch today is Jonva, and he's an American international music producer. He's also a musician, a songwriter, an artist, a very talented man. And he's known to many as the legend. He works with musical greats from around the world, and he's also the host of the much acclaimed podcast show, Live Life Be Happy 24/7, streaming on Amazon Music. So let's get him on the couch. Hi, Jonva. Thanks for sitting down with us on the Creatives Couch. Lovely to see you.
Yes, good day. How you doing today?
Oh, well, all the better for seeing you and
All right.
meeting you. You seem to be such a multi-talented person, with obviously a passion for music.
Yes.
So let's kick off with that passion for music, which I believe started at the tender age of 2. So
Yes.
tell us about how you first were moved by music.
Well, at age of 2, over in Brooklyn, New York, my dad and his friends back then used to kind of have like a hangout, nice stuff with records and audio equipment. And I was in the baby crib, just watching all this activity going on and just fascinated. Everybody had, it was who had the best gear, best equipment, the best reel to reel. And I was always fascinated by anything music. So that's when I would say I was introduced to music. I listened to music of all genres, from classical to jazz to world music, just exposed. So my house was just like you could say like a jukebox, always some kind of music playing, and it was, and I'm very thankful for that, because I got a taste of the world, and also on a creative level, how music sounds from every corners of the planet.
You must never underestimate the power of music on not just on babies, but on even fetuses in the womb.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Mm.
Very much so. And then from then, I always was fascinated by just playing an instrument. And the instrument that I really wanted to play was the violin, but they didn't have enough instruments to go around, so they gave me the saxophone. And I played the E-flat alto saxophone in a concert band. And after that, I just said I wanted to do my own thing. So you can kind of say I kind of fired myself from the band, and I would go and do recitals, in school, because I just always wanted to just do my thing. And from that point on, I just love music. I mean, I hear music, I just can't stop. I could just go endlessly with it. And I found out that I had this knack for just wanted to create music. So when I was practicing, instead of practicing, I was actually writing music. And I was just trying to say, how can I recreate what I hear, or just make something original? Which brought me to the point that where eventually in high school, I didn't do much of music, because I did like sports and played football, what we call soccer here. But again, like I said, we always have to find ourselves. And I kind of stumbled back into music again when I was in college, and met a good friend who was an opera singer. And she was like, I said, I really like what you're doing, but I need help. And she says, I can help you with theory. And she would sit down and come home from school and sit down and kind of guide me on how to learn theory. And that kind of was the groundwork that kind of catapulted to where I'm at today. And all the rest was just making friends, networking, and just going through with my studies. And I find that, studies are important because it helps you perfect your craft. Whether it's a workshop, whereas academia, you got to do something to perfect your craft. And I went on to have some great mentors. One of my jazz piano instructor was Herbie Hancock's protege. Alex Darqui from Florida. I learned a lot from him. I had my classical pianist who was good friends with the composer of Autumn Leaves, that was Philippe Gervais. And I had some really people that really inspired me. And my vocal coach, which Pat Adams, who was good friends with Roberta Flack. So, I had just like an all-star class of people that meant to me. I just kind of just kept excelling. And when I was in New York, kind of made, some connections, just being on the New York scene and learning everything about recording, and met some of the most interesting people who inspired me, especially, I call him Pops, but it's Ben E. King of Stand By Me. That was a good friend. So always has people to kind of guide me, and which brings me here to today. So music for me, it's a language that I feel can help everybody in the world emotionally, because without music, guess what? It's going to be pretty boring.
Yeah. And we had on the couch our last issue on the couch, a lady who runs a theatre school. And her daughter unfortunately died very young of a horrible illness when she was just 11 and a half. And she set up in her daughter's name Rosie's Rainbow Fund, and they supply musical instruments to hospitals of very, very sick children. And she was saying, wasn't she, Julie, last week, that the music really helps these critically ill children to feel better.
Yeah.
It's an amazingly powerful thing.
Yeah, that's what always my inspiration. Had got an opportunity, but it didn't pan out too much with the St. Catherine's. It was a hospice choir, and I was gonna, venture off with a friend, to do that. And I did write a song called Our Children's World. Beautiful composition. I had and for them, and sometimes things get lost in the shuffle, but that's, definitely something, St. Catherine's, if you're listening, I definitely would like to revisit with you guys one day, because, the intentions when I wrote that composition was to kind of help people as they go on to the next journey in their life. So, I'm all about, LOVE and uplifting. You may see me doing a lot of things and a lot of different things, but at the end of the day, it's how we can just kind of make a difference in each other's life.
Yeah. And music,
because it's not just, sorry, Melanie, it's not just therapeutic, not just uplifting, it is therapeutic. I mean, there's no argument about that.
Oh yeah, sure. You've probably seen some other things that I've done. I was inspired to do I would say, my cover version of Killing Me Softly, and that was a tribute to one of my professors, Patricia Adams Johnson, who passed away of breast cancer. And she was very instrumental in my musical development. And I felt as though, hey, this is something I could, kind of do for her, because she used to always mention that she was good friends with Roberta Flack. And I did meet Roberta Flack one day, and I asked her that question, and her eyes, when I said the name, kind of sparkled. So I said, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And, I do things like that. Yeah. And it was very uplifting just when I hear certain people's feedback, again, it wasn't anything about trying to get money from it, but just trying to kind of uplift people when they hear the songs, And this was my version with my one of my co-partners, June Allison from New York.
Oh, fantastic. Let's take a listen.
Strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. I heard he sang a good song, I heard he had a style, and so I came to see him, to listen for a while. And there he was, this young boy, a stranger to my eyes, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, felt he'd found my letters and read each one out loud. I prayed that he would finish, but he just kept right on, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. He sang as if he knew me in all my dark despair, and then he looked right through me as if I wasn't there, and he just kept on singing, singing clear and strong, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his songs. Oh, la 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 la, oh la, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his songs. He was strumming my pain, yeah, he was singing my life, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song.
And that was Killing Me Softly with the Jonva Experience. How wonderful was that? And before you were just saying, Jonva, that people's say Roberta Flack and people's eyes light up and sparkle. Mine have been sparkling as soon as you said that name. I was like, oh, and I think that's the power of music. Oh, Roberta Flack. And that's I think the magic of music, you know, because music gets in your very soul. It gets in your soul. Singing, dancing, that freedom that music brings, it does. It gets into your soul. Whatever music you're into, it's in your heart. It's in your soul, and it's just brings out the most wonderful feelings in people, I think.
Yes. I always say music is my mistress, if you understand what that means.
We understand completely. So who else are you working with at the moment?
Well, at the moment, I'm working with an author on the West Coast in Los Angeles by the name of Denise DeStefano. And she just came out with a book called Out of Respect. It's more of a memoirs about her father. And we are venturing off in an audio book. I was just on the West Coast working on that. Got to head back. So I'm really excited at that. And, you know, we'll definitely let you know when that comes out. There's a lot of work. But we're really excited about that. And, you know, when I read the book was just amazing, you know, and the audio book is going to be even, like I said, great as well, complementing that as well. Somebody's mowing the lawn over here. Okay.
Well, we can't hear it this side of the pond.
Okay, good. Okay, well, that's good. But we're really excited about that. And we have more things to come with that project. So just, you know, continue to follow us. and you'll see things kind of flourish on social media as to the progression with this project.
Well, talking about social media, you have this podcast, obviously. So tell us a bit more about that.
Live life, be happy 24/7, unplug. And the reason why I say unplug is because I don't believe in perfection. Never did. I feel as though at one point in your life or anywhere in time, we will achieve excellence. So when we have the podcast, basically it's a safe place for everybody to just kind of talk about things that some folks sometimes don't have the time to share with the world, because I always feel that there's somebody around the planet that could use the information about somebody special who's doing something that they can extract from. And it's beautiful. We've had well-known conductors, like Garrett Keys from the Berlin Academy over there in Berlin. We've had Pulitzer Prize winner Anthony Davis, who did the project with the Netflix, The Five. So many different. We have artists, so a combination of everybody. If I had a good friend, Adam Wedd, who was a good friend of Ed Sheeran, he came on, and just a lot of good folks. It's like a source of social networking, so we all can connect. There's always something there on the show that someone can make use of, and sometimes I say you can use it as a reference to whatever you're doing. What are your achievements? So you can hear about that person's experience and how it can apply to the things that you're doing today.
Yeah. And it's great. And that's what we try to do is connect with creative people, so that there may be somebody listening out there think, oh, I would like to connect with that person or follow that person and have them in my life. There's so many wonderful people out there. And I think bringing the world together is a wonderful thing.
Oh, yes.
We do our little bit.
That's great.
Have you got any tips for people who wish to enter the music industry, whether as singers, songwriters, musicians, or music producers?
I would say to them, number one, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Guess what? Remember to always fall forward, and it's okay. Because when you fall forward, guess what? You'll catch yourself, and you can start all over again. Two is that, this is a journey. It's not, and if you see folks out here doing some amazing things, it didn't happen overnight. There's a story. There's some sacrifice that went along the way. And if you allow yourself to, first of all, believe in yourself, and don't worry about what anybody has to say. Just be the master of your own destiny. You'll get there, but you have to be patient and take time. And the last thing I would say is that anything is attainable. All you have to do is just manifest it. You'll get there.
I think that's a really important one, because it's true. You have to have the vision before you can bring it to you, and don't let go of the vision. Before we move on to the next bit, I would just like to ask you, you do a lot of things. You're multi-talented. We had a chap again on the couch a little while ago who called himself a multi-potentialite, and I like that word, multi-potentialite. Tell us about some of the other things that you do, because you've done meditations as well, haven't you?
Yes.
And again, is that your music, or do you sing as well, or speak, or is it the music that you focus on for that?
Well, what I did one day, I just kind of woke up, got a download from the ether and said, okay, you need to put something out there to help people. I'm always getting things to help. When I do something, it always has to do with trying to help somebody. So I said, okay, I want to do just a vocal meditation, and I'm going to script out what I need to do and do all the music. So all the music that you heard in that guided meditation, that's me. And then I just sat there and just started to narrate and just kind of, again, put out the words that will guide folks. Because when you listen to it and you listen to what's going on, there's something there for everybody who can kind of sit back. You know what? I felt that way. You know what? I didn't know that. Guess what? I'm loved. I love myself. And the visualization that you see is just imagery to kind of bring us back to that place. So you can call it regression. So we can regress back and connect, and then we can move forward. And that was the inspiration behind it.
Where can we see and listen to those?
I did send you the link. It's on YouTube.
Oh,
so, okay, you do have the link. You get to share it. And it's very nice. I've had people who kind of chimed in from all over the world. So, I felt that, some people said I cried, and, it was there to kind of just let you know that, hey, you're special. You're loved. Remember that.
Yeah, I like that. I really do like that. And also you dabble in a bit of animation as well, do you not?
Yes, I have my co-partner, which is AQ the singer. He does a lot of things on social media, anime, and my nephew too as well. And we kind of dabble around. So that's all his artwork. I was like, hey, kind of help me come up. And I had the like caricature and he put it together. So again, he has inspired by AQ, which he does also in a daily motivational on YouTube. And he does a lot of things with anime. So that's really huge. So that was his collaboration with me. Amazing, talented young man. And he also has some musical works out there too as well. It kind of runs in the family under AQ the singer.
Certainly seems like you come from a very talented family.
Yeah, my mom was always like, when we were young, you always have to keep busy. Find something to keep busy. And I came up in an era where, we read books or we played board games and, we kind of, entertained each other, connected with each other. And I thank my mom and my grandma and my father for those teachings, because it has helped me in my development as a human being and also for me connecting with my humanity as well.
Yeah. And I think more people need to do that, especially at the moment, connecting with their humanity. I think it's an important lesson for us all.
Yeah, we need to get away from the cruelty and the chaos.
Exactly.
Go into the future, please.
Yes, just as they say, swipe right. That's what we need to do. We can do it. We just have to, believe in ourselves that it can be done. Yeah. Anything is achievable.
Yeah.
Well, now we've come to the part in our show where we dig a little deeper into that very talented and creative brain of yours. Melanie has got her jam values cards out, and she will display them in a moment, so you can choose one. This is really not very painful. You're going to pick a card, you're going to pick a value, and we're going to talk about that value. And there's no right or wrong answer. So whatever comes into your head, no matter how crazy it sounds, just say it.
Okay. Take it from the middle, please.
From the middle, right in the middle? About here?
Yes.
Right, let's have a look. Right, I say it's right in the middle. Okay, what do we have? Oh, you picked health. Okay, the value of health. And health is important to all of us, mental and physical.
Yes.
So, Jonva, what does health mean to you? What does it look like, first of all?
Health for me means that you're centered and you're balanced, emotionally and physically. And I would say, we can be open about it spiritually as well.
Yeah.
If we have these three, and sometimes you don't have to have, but if you have at least two of the three, it can kind of help navigate you to I would say, a simple life, a practical life, one without chaos.
Yeah.
And that's what it means to me. And that's how I try to live my day every day. People, you don't get mad. No, I don't. Like I said, what is will be, but, kind of, kind of control the things that kind of focus on the things that you can control. And health is important. So get up every day, try to, you don't have to go to the gym every day, but do some exercise, do some walking. If you like to walk. If you want to go to the park, sit down in the park, have a moment with nature, kind of watch the birds fly and, watch the ducks, go in the pond. That also will kind of inspire your mental health and perspective on things.
Absolutely. I was going to say, what does it sound like? If it had a sound, health, what would it sound like to you?
What it sound like to me? It sounds very quiet. very linear, piece. Like you said, right now, if you hear the background, there's nothing, because that's it's help. This is called being in my piece.
So almost like white noise, really.
Exactly. There's nothing, horns, you just hear that white noise. It's very calm and soothing.
Oh, I like that. I feel calmer just having spoken to you, Jonva. You've got such a lovely, rich voice. It's gorgeous.
Thank you.
It's actually quite, isn't it, Julie? It's quite a calming voice. And hearing you talk about calm, I feel very calm now.
Well, I really want to listen to those meditation videos of yours, because I feel quite relaxed just sitting here. So yeah, they must really work.
Yeah, wait until you listen to it.
I think on that note, we should play out with Jonva's guided spoken meditation. We'll play you out with that, because it was a lovely, calm note to end on. All the details of how to get in touch with Jonva, how to follow him, have been going across the screen. They'll also be in all the show notes. So please do give him a follow. Go and check out on YouTube the guided meditation as well. But as we're all feeling quite zen and peaceful and calm right now, we'll play you out with a lovely guided meditation from Jonva. Jonva, thank you so much for joining us on the couch today.
You're welcome. And as we say, namaste, namaste.
Namaste.
Hey.
Welcome to Jonva's meditative flow. Today begins a journey that we travel together to find a place of peace, happiness, and love. When our need is strong, we'll always find a way. Say to yourself, I'm allowed to take up space. My past is not a reflection of my future. I am not afraid. My goals are my focus. I'm in control. I am committed to becoming the person that I will become. I choose peace. Happiness is within my grasp. I am the future. I will succeed. I deserve joy in my life. My focus is on success. I am worthy of love. I approve of myself and love myself deeply. I have a plan. My body is healthy, and I am grateful. I will master distractions and keep my focus on my goals. Self-love is a natural state of being. Success will be my driving force. I'm calm, happy, and content. The only person who can defeat me is myself. My life is a gift, and I appreciate everything I have. I'll surround myself with positive people who will help bring out the best in me. I am a magnet for love. I am allowed to take the time to heal. My imperfections make me unique. I'm allowed to make mistakes, and they don't make up my whole story. If I fail, I will fail forward. My potential to succeed is limitless. I will accept nothing but the best. I forgive those who have hurt me. I'm in charge of my life, and no one will dictate my past. Time, my friend. I finish all the tasks I need to finish. I have the power to create change. I know exactly what to do to achieve success. I choose to be proud of myself and the things I choose to do. My life is made for joy. I will live with honor. I will not compare myself to strangers. My goals are getting closer to completion every day. I let go of all that no longer serves me. I love myself fully. I follow my dreams. I am loved and I am wanted. I am worthy of respect and acceptance. I choose hope over fear. My needs and wants are important. I enjoy being around those who inspire me. I am blessed with an amazing family, friends. I will not take others people's negativity personally. I go with the flow. I am happy, healthy, beautiful. Positivity is my choice today. My body, my mind is the way I will heal. My commitment is real. Change provides me opportunity. I doubt no fears. I bow to no fears. Take small steps towards big goals. That is progress. My mind, my body, and soul are fit and strong. Negative thoughts, namaste. I am a diamond. It's time for me to shine. I am free to create the life I desire. I'm open to new adventures in my life. I am happy, beautiful, brilliant. My commitment to myself is real. I love my life. I'm bold. I'm beautiful. And I am happy. I will stop apologizing for being myself. My fear diminishes as I live my life with courage. I will say, I love myself. I will say again, I love myself. Namaste. Namaste. Namaste.